We are back, another episode of Bonding with Boogie and Precious Perspective, and it is your host, Boogie Ogun. Him with the, him for me, him the G, him who doesn't hide, him who seeks, him with the shortest arms, him still with the longest reach, and my boy, of course.
Precious with a Precious Perspective, per usual. Always a pleasure to be with you, brother. Chop it up, talk that talk, do what we do. How you feeling?
I'm well, can't complain. Here and breathing.
Yeah.
You know.
And breathing some good Chicago weather.
Man,
you
nice,
feel me?
nice
This
little
shit's
air.
been real. You talking about taste the air.
Yeah, nice little taste out there.
Yeah, they trying to do that. I say, okay, whoever fucking with the weather machine, even though it's supposed to drop next week, I'm living for the day and tomorrow.
I'm happy you said weather machine.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I can't complain. No complaints at all.
Weather machine. I'm happy you said that.
Yeah.
Because this episode is about the art of conspiracy.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, something just happened recently with my boy MJ. And it got me to thinking just about how we got all these conspiracies and we grew up with all these conspiracies and we hear about all of these conspiracies and how do you feed into the conspiracies? Do you go down these rabbit holes of the conspiracies?
I've definitely been down a few, my own, but I try not to I'm a real out of sight, out of mind type of guy, and it helped that I'm blind, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to contacts, you feel me? Because I feel like I really pay attention to, and some people will say it's bad, some people will, you know what I'm saying? I'm real here in front of my face, and so I hear conspiracies, and I be like, damn, I was just talking to Reese today about motherfucking this guy I was watching. He was on a podcast talking about how dragons exist and how global warming is really a plot to unthaw some dragons that they got frozen over, and I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
Man,
you know
they didn't have them frozen all this time, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And this global warming we got going unthaw them motherfuckers.
Hey, because global warming is a new thing, but apparently
It's been global warming for, I feel like for some time.
But check me out, because nigga, the earth is supposed to stay at a certain, you gotta think, and this is where I'm not gonna get too deep because neither of us are scientists or nigga, but a star, right, is they say a ball of gas. The sun, we could just only imagine it to be a ball of fire, so that stays at a certain temperature. Why wouldn't we think that the earth that has both fire and water has to stay at probably some type of, I would say, tropical temperature even? Because if it's life here, if we supposed to be that's why Earth is what it is, because we can breathe and exist on this bitch. We can't do that shit in Mars and all them other planets and shit. Why wouldn't it? Our body stays at a certain temperature. Why wouldn't the planet in which we inhabit have a certain consistent temperature that it's supposed to be at versus this dead ass cold? It's just a dead zone right here with all this snow and ice. And
so why don't everybody get the same thing?
You know what I'm saying?
So conspiracies for me, I'm kind of like how you said, I just be kind of minding my own business, but with the internet, I found myself falling into some of the rabbit holes.
Yeah, you
and
can't
just
help
listening and you know, and some stuff be kind of rabbit hole-ish, but then some stuff, I guess that's why they call them conspiracies, because it seems like some of this shit they throw right in our face for real. And I don't know if it's to feed into the conspiracy and it's just a mind hack or a mind game that they play, or if this shit is for real.
So I believe that in breaking down the word conspiracy, to conspire, and so that's to generate a plan or a strategy or whatever the case may be. So a lot of times I believe that every conspiracy has some form or version of the truth, but it's, I think, all about who's narrating said truth, because ultimately, and Real and I was talking about this recently with him, Woo, and B-Dub and shit, like, truth is only truly executed, I feel like, or I won't even call it truth more so than facts, because your truth could be different from my truth, in a sense that we both sitting here doing this podcast together right now. We can agree that it's Tuesday night, whatever the case may be. You could be having a fucked up night. And so after we finish recording, you could say, man, I was at the gallery, we recorded, that shit was goofy as hell. And that shit truly was goofy as hell to you. But I'm in a good mood, I feel great. Man, I was kicking it with my brother, we was popping shit, we was talking, da-da-da-da-da. It was amazing. That's not to say that either of us lied.
Yeah.
We just gave versions of our truth, of our perspective in the sense. And so I feel like a lot of times, nigga, the conspiracies, when they're told from a person who has insight on whatever said topic, I feel like they do sprinkle a bunch of truth in there. And then if we talking about media and not, that shit's definitely conspiracy. That shit's definitely, they breadcrumb us. What was that? Was it Hansel and Gretel who left the breadcrumbs in that story in order to, like, they breadcrumb us to follow certain paths so we arrive at certain understandings for ourselves. But it's like, nah, I ain't gonna stunt. And I could say this on bot because I don't know if we've done it, but maybe we should. But the art of manipulation, that's one of my favorite forms of manipulation. Implanting thoughts into people's head to make them think that they had the idea. Because it's like, I don't want to have to ask you for anything. I don't want to. So I'm going to put you in a position to make you believe, oh, I discovered this. I did this. It's a puppeteer type thing. And I feel like media-wise, they got us in that shit for real, for real. Like,
yeah, like I said, some of those rabbit holes just be like crazy and just just going down and just like I say, just growing up and just having some of the things as far as like 9/11 happened and
read my mind.
the niggas got to folding up money and
showing fires and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit been implanted on the money this whole time. And we don't know if that, I don't know if that was a new feature or not. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas was able to, if you fold the dollar this way, like where did that even come from? Who was the first nigga to fold the dollars up?
That way, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and see that it was smoke coming off of the fucking,
turn the tree into
the towels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Then we hear about how the U.S. took place or took a part in that happening. Like it was like they was cool and okayed it, damn near for that to happen type shit. Like them they're working with the niggas who did it type shit. So you know you just hear about shit like that and be like, damn, like. And I guess that's why it's good to stay how you know we say we stay. Because you'll be questioning every fucking thing out here, like, and because some niggas will take that seriously and be like, boy, the government helped with.
And the thing is, it be serious. It be real shit. Like, it be like things that you should, but at the same time, again, like you've expressed, and I know for myself as well, like, understanding that the Most High is present and operates through you, you can only control what you can control. So ain't no sense saying, oh man, we gotta figure out and we Ghostbusters in this bit. Hey, if that shit stumbles upon my path and I'm one of the niggas who know, it's like, all right, cool. I try to put people on, but I also got the personality type that like, I know niggas don't listen. So I'm not gonna stress my brain and rack my whatever. It's crazy, the movie Sausage Party, bro. That's one of the realest movies, I feel like. And it's a goofy, funny, whatever. But as far as the message and as far as just, motherfucker, I have some information that is detrimental to a situation. But if it doesn't align with what a person wants to know, receive, boy, they gonna treat you like you're crazy. Like they gonna, cause it's like, well, yeah, nigga, you putting the issues out there, but what solutions are you providing? So why wouldn't I just go back to my normal way of living and thinking and moving? Because at least if I've been living like that for, if we gonna take it out of the food perspective of the movie, but in human perspective, if I've been living ignorantly for 20 years, and then you come and be like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be doing this, get your life right, da 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 da, but you don't say, you don't give me no programs, you don't give me no whatevers, you just tell me get my life right. It's like, bitch, yeah, it's a lot more easier to do what I've been doing, nigga. Like, yeah, like,
let me see if I picked or not.
Yeah, like you tweaking. So I think with the conspiracies, like, you definitely got those people who, and it's, I not trying to stereotype, but the niggas that be in their mama's basements or whatever is that's, do you guys know this, that, and the other, the world is gonna, and I'm not saying that they wrong, I'm not saying that they bad people, I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm just saying, man,
into that shit though.
You know what I'm saying? And what can you do? It's crazy. I just found this commercial, G, and I just I'm trying to get it right. Cool, right now. Yeah, but
man, he just had his mouth on the beginning.
yeah, and so one thing I will say about like just the conspiracies and like it do be right in your face. They put it in the movies, they put it in the commercials, they put it in just the everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
They put it in the music. Hey, you know?
AI.
Sick. But
Conspiracy.
And I feel like with AI and shit like that, that shit only gonna get worse.
This shit gonna be real easy.
Now you
gonna have to have a keen eye because these niggas is getting better and better with the AI.
Bro, you gotta watch mouth movements. I low key kind of don't even
look at hands and shit.
Watch content of people that I kind of, unless it's somebody that I've been watching, like as far as a major content creator or influencer or whatever. I watch the content niggas that I know. For sure. It's like, yeah, if his mouth moving up, I know when you done did the cartoon animation and your ass standing on motherfucking a yacht. Nigga, I know that's not you. Like, yeah.
Oh, fun though. Conspiracies. So let's see some of the conspiracies that we came up with, and let's see if you did you think Sierra was a man?
Yep.
You did?
And you wanna know why?
Why?
Only because I thought Bow Wow was gay.
Oh.
only because I was ready to throw somebody.
Hey, yo, bro, folks got a hatred for Bow Wow.
Only because I was ready to throw somebody.
And I know folks was one of the first niggas saying Bow Wow was a goofy before niggas was calling Bow Wow a goofy, and Bow Wow started doing
goofy shit.
Ultimate cornball nigga shit. He was the first nigga to let us know that Bow Wow ass was a goofy. And I didn't understand why until I'm like, damn, okay, Bow Wow ass might be a goofy.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I think getting older, I've like
back.
Yeah, because it's like ultimately he did what he was supposed to do. And I can say this, I'm not gonna say that. But he's been a prominent figure in hip hop and this culture that we discuss. So I never discredit that, but understanding that I was able to see through the veil. And I feel like talk about conspiracies, we have to be able to like look at some shit and not just take it at face value. Before we started recording, you was talking about how the nigga, and it's crazy that you even said this, because I was talking about this earlier. Kodak said niggas don't fuck with moissanite because it's not diamonds. It's not, because diamonds are, you know, the thing. They're rocks, nigga. That is coal. That is pressed fucking coal. Barbecue grill, nigga.
We can bust them down.
Nigga, like.
So we have the right proper equipment. We can bust down a Rollies for you.
And so the same thing with the moissanite. All that shit is gemstones, rocks. Niggas give it value by purchasing it, supply and demand. Like,
So that shit, you say that shit like buying mics, and they tell you they make them for 30 cents. And
yes. As fucked up as it, there is somebody in a mine right now, tattered t-shirt.
Coffee.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe we're in 2026, so maybe they got some machines doing it. Or what. Exactly. You know what the fuck going on. You feel me? And we just be like, yeah, we love, because talk about conspiracy. It was an old article, two actually. It was one, how to sell to the Negro, and then it was another one. And I don't even know that was a fucking conspiracy, more so than like when I looked at the video, I was like, damn, they really got these niggas down pat. Like, they know how to get these niggas about some money. But the other one was, it was how to sell to a Negro, and I just lost my train of thought. But it's a thing where I don't believe that those who are in control of the media masses, especially, are putting anything out there that isn't controlled. And so, okay, I think I know where I was going in regard to tying it back to like seeing through the veil, understanding that these characters that they put in front of our faces are just that. They're characters. This is like, look, and that's the thing. Lil Bow Wow that they made, that they marketed, that they like, it was niggas in a room that created Lil Bow Wow. Shad Moss was not Lil Bow Wow. You're right. You know what I'm saying? And so it's understanding that we got to be able to differentiate. And that's how, again, I feel like talking about the consciousness that you and I discussed and how we live and exist, like, I know that this shit could possibly be real. Why would I rack my brain if I don't have an immediate solution, or fuck a solution, the energy to deal with the shit? Because ultimately that's what it boils down to, because a motherfucker spend their life working at something that they don't necessarily get a solution to, but because their energy like wanted that, it's like, okay, cool, that's what I'm gonna pursue. But nigga, I'm not finna be trying to figure out why dinosaurs was extinct and all that different type of, did they exist or did they, aliens and shit made the pyramids. I don't know. I wasn't there. And if I was, my consciousness don't dig that deep back just yet.
For what?
What am I gonna do with that today?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
building shit now.
You know what I'm saying?
So it took 7 years for the goddamn people to build the expressways. 20.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the fuck is those aliens now when you need them?
Man,
for real.
You say, what the fuck is they on 290?
Yeah, man.
Like,
yeah, man. It's just, like I say, I remember growing up and some of the conspiracies that we used to just hear about, like Tupac still being alive, which...
Who was I just looking at said they just had, they was, damn, was it a Hooper? Damn. It wasn't Paul Pierce. Somebody was just saying that they talked to a doctor who said, like, nah, Tupac is dead. I was Tupac doctor when that shit.
Yeah, I believe he was dead.
Like,
Niggas just wanted Tupac to still be alive and shit. I don't know why they was making Tupac Machiavelli. For real.
Because that's
conspiracy.
You know what I'm saying? The image. The thing. Yeah, you feel me? Like, yeah.
Let me see. Them killing Aaliyah back in the day. Yeah. I read some stories.
Yeah.
I saw some things.
And the fucked up part about the conspiracies be like, damn, this motherfucker real dancing along the truth, ain't it? Like, this bitch real giving me.
So, but it's a lot of cause and reaction that's happening. It's like, man, that shit might be a little real. Yeah. They might, like, especially like I say, if you actually start, like, because like I say, I don't be a nigga really like looking for that shit. Sometimes that shit will stumble upon you, and you will just find yourself. Now you involved in watching a 20-minute video on what happened with the Aaliyah Jet situation.
I'm here
I was not looking
the
for
pilot, what he did that morning and
he
shit.
was drunk and high.
You know
he was supposed to be flying and like, oh, how did this even happen? Lenny Kravitz sent the plane that she was supposed to get on. The other nigga took that plane back and they still put Aaliyah on this plane. Yeah, okay.
Bunch of rigmarole.
Yeah. So a bunch of like, so did all this really happen? It's several sources saying that this shit happened.
Yeah. And
So-
I think that in dealing with, I feel like any good conspiracy and any good lie, I tell anybody that all the time. Any good lie gonna have like a pinch of truth in that motherfucker, because that's what's gonna make it good. Like that's what's gonna make it believable. Like you don't want a motherfucker who gonna bold face easily lie some shit that you can easily figure out. Oh, the sky is purple. Nigga, I'm gonna go outside, the sky only be blue, gray, black. Like,
For
where,
sure.
where you get this?
White clouds.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you say shit, it was so hot outside, the sun was beaming, that bitch damn near looked golden. It's like, that
I get what
motherfucker
you're saying.
beaming that bright. You
Baby.
feel me? It could be gold.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so it's like,
You said that bitch get that 110 today?
yeah, like it's
tell me,
like,
I feel it.
yeah. And so with conspiracies and shit, it's like, it's the shit that really like, I think allows it catches people's interest to the point that it's kind of like reality TV.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I think the biggest one that's catching me, and I haven't dug into it, Michelle Obama being a transgender, bro. Like, and I heard it some time ago. Then, like, it kind of resurfaced and I heard it again, and I'm hearing it again, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? The kids ain't theirs. Yeah, bro, and it's crazy because, like I said, I didn't dig deep into it because
That one kid looked like her.
because I want to believe
Looked
that
like her.
Michelle Obama
I believe she's a woman.
is a woman. I do too.
Yeah.
So I'm not in agreement. But they said that the kids was like, they said Barack Obama got like a best friend or some shit like that.
You say
And they
the
took-
best
they took a
friend.
picture. It was Barack and I guess the best friend of his wife. And the kids do look a lot like them. You know what I'm saying? Like
You say these is fake. They done adopted
the
these
motherfucker
damn
told me,
kids.
go look at it. Even with Barack Obama, I can't even think of the smooth nigga folk. It's a smooth actor nigga folk. Basically said he made how we was talking about how they built Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Like it was a smooth
Oh, yeah,
actor.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
a smooth actor nigga. I can't. I'm gonna get his name later. Maybe probably off when
Who
we
he was
done.
with? What he was on?
Nigga, he basically was saying he is why Barack is how he is. Them
You
his
say he
mannerisms.
damn- he say he talk Barack.
Yeah, like that. Like they molded him.
He's
off
talking
of
about after him.
All type shit. So Barack wasn't cool how he is, but that nigga Barack who? So I don't know, man.
He's
I don't
talking
know,
about supposed to be a
dude,
little apple of
but the
swag.
dude who said it, once I tell you, once I figure out who it is and I tell you who it is, you gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I feel like, again, sauce be sauce. If you people, nigga, cause they say Michael Jackson, not even they say. It's a nigga who Michael Jackson stole his whole aura from. Like, Michael Jackson was the most successful version of what he did, but it was a nigga who came out around the same time.
everybody was the same, dressing like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Mike just
had the voice.
took off. And fuck the voice. Mike had the mannerisms, the just, again, because I feel like it's certain people, and when you look at artists and having been around so many artists within these last couple years, I feel like it's certain people who you can tell they got to put they person on type shit versus those who like, this is just who I am, and sharing it with y'all. That's the different thing. But nigga, I'm not doing shit outside of what I normally do. And you got those who, again, have to be taught that or can pick up on. They even going back to the Diddy documentary, they were saying like he picked up on the best traits from all the dope people kind of that he was around. He implemented them bitches within himself. And for me personally, I can't say that I look at it's dope when it's natural. It's dope when that's just who you are and all that. But if you are a person who can analyze and absorb, why would you? That's an adaptability trait. That's something that'll probably take you far. So I can't really negate either of them. It's only when you can, like I said, see through it. I feel like that's when the conspiracy, or that's when the shit just becomes BS. Because it's like, nah, G, I can clearly see there's no truth to this type shit. Like,
yeah, like I said, I try not to go down those rabbit holes, man, because them motherfuckers be, like I said, I find myself going down them motherfuckers, be getting off the phone and be like, sitting and believing, like, man.
talking about, where am I?
Yeah.
What is real?
Yeah, like I said, it's just good to know what's real in your surroundings, and some of that shit be fake. You know what I'm saying? So trying to figure out what the masses
got
they
going
want to
on.
make real or fake. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? They
you
ain't
got
for
time
that.
or the brain capacity. For real,
Yeah.
You ain't even got the motherfucking bandwidth to take in all that different type of shit. So it's like you said, and you just said a key thing. And if did you have anything else?
Oh, really?
Because I was gonna say, rapping with a precious perspective, like if you can't, and I don't think that we should control our lives, but we should definitely navigate them in a way in which has alignment with a purpose or a goal or something that you're trying to fulfill. And so if you're not seeking the truth, at least to that, everything gonna look iffy, sketchy. A motherfucker gonna be able to take you out of your element. Conspiracies gonna be able to drag you out of your truth. Because again, though I believe that there are facts that exist in this world, there are things that through scientific method are proven over and over again, I believe that there's also truth to circumstance and truth to situation and environment and all that different type of shit. And so as a person, as an artist, individual, whoever you are, if you don't pursue the truth in self, for self, however, I feel like it a conspiracy or not, life gonna eat your ass up regardless. So hey, you gotta find you and be you. And with that, it's a wrap.